I'm Sofia Mxne. I am currently a first-year BS Legal Management student in the Ateneo de Manila University, and today I will be giving you guys some tips on college applications and the college application essays that helped me get into colleges and also some scholarships as well. So before moving on to the tips proper, I guess a little background. I only applied to 3 colleges here in the Philippines, and I did not apply abroad. I only applied here in the Philippines, and those colleges were the Ateneo de Manila University, University of Asia and the Pacific, and University of Santo Tomas. And I got into University of Asia and the Pacific in the 7-year Juris Doctor Honors Program with a 100% merit scholarship. I got into the Ateneo de Manila University for the BS Legal Management program, and I also got a Director's List scholarship. And for University of Santo Tomas, I got waitlisted. So I guess to start this whole video off, some of the personal problems I encountered during college applications were really 2 main problems. First was choosing the teachers for my recommendation, and second was choosing an essay topic. How I overcame the first problem, which was choosing the teachers to recommend me, was basically I narrowed it down bit by bit. So what I mean by this is that I first crossed out all of the teachers that taught me from grade 10 and below. However, if you would like to get your grade 10 teachers, then definitely that's okay, but I would suggest getting a teacher to recommend you from grade 11 or 12. And the reason why I suggest grade 11 or grade 12 teachers is because they know you a lot closer to the application period. So it'll be a lot better for you, since that's kind of like a lot closer point of view or perspective of who you are. So since it's closer to the deadline and it's closer to the application period, colleges will be able to know you a bit more because they got someone who knew you at the most present time or the most current time. So as to how do you choose the teachers to recommend you, first make sure that those teachers have taught you and that they kind of know you the best and you're on good terms with them, because honestly that does help. And also what I did was I provided a brag sheet to them. That brag sheet basically explained what my passions were, what my extracurriculars were outside of the classroom, what were my goals in life, things like that, so that those teachers will be able to know me a lot more. So that's how I overcame that problem. As for choosing an essay topic, deciding an essay topic was honestly really hassle for me because, fun fact, I actually worked on one topic of an essay for months before the application period. But then when the application period came, I read over my essay and I thought, oh my god, this would not work. So around 2 or 3 weeks before I submitted my application, I changed my entire essay. So I guess how I really overcame the choosing a topic for essays was I trusted my gut feeling. I trusted my instinct that the topic that I was currently writing about was okay, like it wasn't amazing. Even though I finished it for months and I've been polishing it for months, I trusted my gut and I started from scratch. So I guess how I overcame that really was trusting my gut. As for how to up your game for the college applications, show your heart, show your passion, and show who you are. Every single one of you are one of a kind. So do not write down what you think the college admissions officers want to see. You want to be genuine, you want to be you, so make sure they see the real you. Everyone is spectacular in their own way. Make sure they see that spectacular you that you are through what you think your strength is, what you're passionate about, what you have the heart for, things like that. So I really suggest you guys do not think about how do I get accepted. Do not have that mindset. Do not just do things because you want to get accepted into college. The mindset that I suggest you guys to have is to think of, what is me? How can I show myself the best? How would the admissions officers know me the best? What would I write about? What would I show that really describes and encompasses who I am as a person? The difference between the 2 mindsets is that the first mindset of how do I get accepted only relies on what is impressive. I use that term very lightly because, quite frankly, anything that people do is impressive. So that's why I'm telling you guys to really just do what you're passionate about, because if you have a passion for something, then that's already impressive already. Colleges more often than not want to know who a person is outside of their CV and outside of their academics. So that's why I really suggest you guys really represent yourself to the best that you can. What most colleges are looking for are, what are your passions? What are you interested in? Who are you as a person? What's your personality? Of course, I totally understand that you also want to show this impressive side of you where you can showcase all of your achievements, all the accolades you've received. But make sure to find the balance between your achievements and all your accolades and all of your awards, and also who you are as a person, because of course everyone is someone outside of who they are in academics, outside of school. So make sure to show that side of you. I think what I wrote about in my essay was really on service. I made sure to showcase that, and the reason why I did that was because that was me outside of school, because I created my own opportunities to really serve the community and help other students out with their studies back when I was just in high school and I was not yet in college. So really the tip I'm giving to you guys is to really find who you are, find that snippet that you want to show the college admissions officers, that you want to show the college, and just highlight and focus on that. Another tip I have for college applications and college admissions in the essay is basically to focus on depth and not width. If you are on college TikTok or on like college YouTube, you would hear this term a lot, and I wholeheartedly believe in it. Focus on your depth, focus on your spike. This can be for both the CV and the essay. In all honesty, more for the essay, because in the CV, I honestly placed everything that I literally did in high school. However, I will admit that my CV did connect to one another. I did mostly debates, Model United Nations, writing stuff, online courses. However, I did include my participation in program committees, sales committees, and I also wrote that I did archery. So really, my CV was just everything I did in high school that were extracurriculars, and also my grades. And as for my essay, that's where I really showed my depth, and that little snippet that I showed of myself that I wanted the admissions officers to focus on were my activities in service. So aside from that depth, I also suggest you guys try to find your why you did something, why you're so passionate about this, why you want to do something at the end of the day, because really that can help guide you to the topic that you're going to write. Always think about your why, what started it all, something like that, and that can help make your essay really great too, aside from the depth. So just remember, an essay is not an autobiography that tackles each and every struggle you overcame or each and every triumph you've had in a certain field that you've participated in. Just choose one or a few moments or snippets of your life that seamlessly connect together to really showcase who you are. It's better to show the full depth of who you are through one moment rather than show every single moment of your life without telling who you are. I also think that's another tip that I can give you guys. Show, don't tell. Don't go in your essay and say, I am this person, I am strong, I persevere, I am determined. You can show that a lot better through the experiences you have and let the admissions officers just come to that conclusion themselves. As for the last question I was provided, what are universities looking for in a student? From my understanding of the process, they're looking to know you. I remember I'd always go to talks about universities, how to get in, and most of the time they've always said that they are looking to know who you are, what your personality is, what you're interested in outside of school and outside of academics. So as long as you stay true to yourself, you'll be okay. And I guess one of my last tips that I'll give you guys before I end this whole video is to please double check what you're going to submit. It's better to measure twice and cut once rather than submit everything and you're going to email and say that there are some things wrong with your application. It's a lot better to make sure that everything is perfect, everything is to your liking, and then you submit it. So please double check everything. So yeah, those are some of the tips and answers I have in regards to college applications and the college application essay. If you have any more questions, I tackle some tips on my TikTok and my YouTube, which is Sofia Mxne. That would hopefully give you guys more insight and tips for your college applications. Thank you so much for the opportunity to provide this video for all of you. I really hope that this video helped you guys out. I believe in all of you, and I hope you all believe in yourselves as well. I hope and pray that you all get into your dream universities too. I'm sure you guys can do it. Stay positive, and remember to smile today.